Make way for the player of the month. We got a baller coming through.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Magic have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Philadelphia 76ers. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
It's game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Rui Hachimura. Rainman is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Tatum, and it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the 76ers, we've got Bagley. Maxwell is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. You take a look at the 76ers. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? Here's Rainman. Cunningham outside. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Cunningham's got the first points on the scoreboard for Orlando. Pass to Bagley. Here's Maxwell. Maxey in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Lively pulls it down. To the inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now, here's Maxey. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Passes to Maxwell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The pass to Lively. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the Magic score.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Bagley. Maxey looking it over. For 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Rainman. He's covered by Maxey. Rainman passes to Hachimura. Kept alive. Here's Lively. And he goes in for the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Maxey. For the 3. The shot, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hachimura with it, picked up by Bagley. And there's the pass to Rainman. Going inside, and it's Hachimura in the corner. Pass to Rainman. With the fadeaway. Bucket is good. Rainman's got his second bucket of the night. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Maxwell against Hachimura. Maxwell's shot is no good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
In close, the play by Hachimura as he finishes it off with a 2.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Maxwell. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
He gets it in there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Philadelphia with the ball. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Orlando making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Hachimura. And Ball subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Grimes. Hasn't made one yet. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass the ball. High arcing shot. Rebound by the 76ers. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Rainman with the buckets.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Outside, Maxey from past the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey against Ball. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Tianu guarded by Tatum. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now, here's Maxey after the miss from Rainman. Launches a 3, Tianu, and the layup is good.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Here's Rainman. Off target from 3-point range. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Grimes. Passes it to Maxwell. Shoots over Ball. And the basket by Maxwell. Maxwell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Bryant, he's checked in for the Magic. He's making some changes here. Now a timeout called by Orlando. So it's Orlando now. They're leading by 8. It's good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. Look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Bagley the screen. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Rainman. 10 points for him. .132 left in the first quarter of the game. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. That's 12 points for Rainman.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Bagley with a screen on Ball. And rebounded by McDaniels.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Kicks the ball. And the pass to Rainman. There's a screen by Robinson. Rainman passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rainman. And again, it's Orlando converting.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Sonay, he's covered by Ball. Here's Sonay. It's hauled in by the Magic. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. O'Brien. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Bagley. Sonay, he's covered by Ball. With the step back. Here's Giannou. No good from outside. And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
We've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Hardaway in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. That's the Rainman. Can he keep it going? In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Outside Hardaway. Maxey in the corner. There's the 3. It's rebounded by O'Brien.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
From about 19 feet. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Puts it up. He squares up and sinks it. Magic leading by 9. And he dunks it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively, for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Hachimura, he's checked in for McDaniels. Passes it to Rainman. Dishes it the ball. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Hachimura's got 5.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Here's Soné. Almost, but it rolls out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Maxey. After the made shot from Rainman.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Orlando. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rainman, and in the last game against the 76ers, played some superb basketball. He scored 45 points and made everyone around him better with his passing. A whole lot of assists. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Rainman. Back to Ball. Shot from the top of the key. There's the pass to Rainman. Tries again, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. 24 points for Rainman.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
From 8, it's hauled in by the Magic.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Ball, the pass to Rainman. Tries it from the top of the key, and Orlando again with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Soné, he's covered by Ball. They set the pick. From 12 feet out, Robinson pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
To the paint, here's Hachimura. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And no good.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Orlando making some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Cunningham in for O'Brien. Down low, and he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pass to Maxwell. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxwell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Rainman. There's Ball with the 3. Here's Hachimura. The kick out to Tatum. It's the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Maxwell against Cunningham. Clock at 6. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Rainman, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 30 points for Rainman.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Maxwell against Cunningham. Here's Sonay. Orlando grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
That's his first personal foul.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And the Magic making a change here. Turner's checked in. Hachimura hits them both. Here's Grimes. Here's Sonay. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Passes it to Maxwell. Shoots over Hachimura. And the basket by Maxwell. Maxwell's got 9.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Rainman passes to Cunningham. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. The 3 from Maxwell. The rebound by Turner. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Rainman passes to Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Now the pass to Maxwell. Now Bagley. Maxey passes to Maxwell. Here's Grimes from 18 feet away. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. They get it again. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And Tatum over to help. Here's Maxwell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here's Rainman. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Rainman's got 32 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Baseline jumper. Maxey, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and that one's good. Hachimura.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Cunningham against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's Orlando out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Orlando Magic.
Well, you look at their game plan tonight, it's obvious. Get the ball inside and go to work. And so far, it's been working very well for them.
Listen, the way they're playing now, if they stay disciplined, this game could be over in the third quarter.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. It's been a clinic out there by Rainman.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Kate Cunningham, Hachimura out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Rainman, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Bagley sets a screen for Maxey. Pass to Maxwell. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Maxwell's got 13. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Orlando with another.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. There's a screen. Maxey trains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Rainman with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Cunningham against Maxey. Maxwell kicks to Maxey. Grimes passes to Bagley. Clock at 4. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him. It's good.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
The Magic have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Rainman passes to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Lively fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now, here's Bagley. Passes it to Maxey. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Here's Maxey following the bucket by Orlando. Poked away. The pass to Maxwell. Pulled from the top of the key. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice playmaking by Maxey, an overlooked part of his game.
To the middle. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Maxey. And the three off target. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Magic. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Bagley finds Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Rui Hachimura picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Rainman. He's got 36. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Cunningham. Rainman passes to Cunningham. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Maxey from outside the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's Orlando with another.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Hachimura against Maxwell. Bagley with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Maxwell. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
He gets that one.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
The 76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Passes it to Maxwell. Bagley trying to free himself up. Maxwell's shot is no good. Rainman passes to Cunningham. To the inside. Fader on the way. 2 points. That one goes. Rainman's got 40 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Maxwell after the made shot from Rainman. The pass to Grimes. And just miss after miss right now.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here is Hachimura. 15 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Lively's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Maxey against Cunningham. Maxey, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. From the top of the key, and the jumper is good. Rainman's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
pass to Maxwell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Magic call.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Rainman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Assist goes to
Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. To the paint, here's Giannou, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Another shot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
third personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Branham. From 13, yep, that one goes.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Rainman. He's got 44. He kicks it to McDaniels. Here's Rainman, 6 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Rainman. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Ball, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And we've documented it. Ball has a hitch in his giddy-up on that shot, but it works. I mean, it's all about release and follow through and confidence and repetition. And if he has room, then he'll make you pay.
Here's Branham. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Hardaway for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Down low, here's O'Brien. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Thor. Puts one up from 19, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Hardaway passes to Branham. It's deflected. Here's O'Brien, 7 points in the game. Here's Rainman. Again, the Magic score.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Out to the wing. Here's Thor. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, running away with it. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter.
Both teams making substitutions here. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. They've got Maxwell. Maxey out there with Bagley. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey with it. The tray. Shot by Grimes. No good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Giannou. He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Maxwell. Shoots the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Ball. The shot from 20 feet away. Doesn't go that time.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside, Maxey. Now the pass to Maxwell. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rainman. The kick out to Ball. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Lets it fly. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Pass to Maxwell. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. And so here's Orlando. Here's Rainman. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Bagley brings the double team. Right wing. Passes to Rainman. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Nice shot from the wing.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now Maxey. The pass to Maxwell. Over Turner. Second chance effort. And it's Bagley getting it to go.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Rainman. Again, the Magic score.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Bagley with a screen on Ball. Maxey passes to Bagley. The 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Turner. Here's Rainman. Pass to Ball. 5 to shoot to the left side wing. Here's the 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Maxwell. McDaniels defending. Fires from 18. Maxwell's shot is no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Basket counts.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rainman.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Giannou, he's guarded by Collins. Back to Bagley. The three from Maxwell. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Rainman trying to find ball. He gets it to him. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Ball, the pass to Rainman. Takes a three. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside, Maxwell kicks to Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Keon Johnson.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Morris. Here's Rainman, and they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
Nice work, guys.